Did you ever hear the story of the failed 2004 Superman reboot? Written and directed by Elijah Wood? Due to the rise of his fame in the Lord of the Rings franchise, Elijah thought that he could now command Hollywood with his making a $3 billion franchise. Being Frodo came with its benefits. Elijah wanted to make an origin story, but this one a little different. In this one, before Clark can become Superman, he needs to figure out a way of shaving and cutting his facial hair. No substance on Earth can cut through Superman's hair. The idea comes from the realism that the audience so desperately needs. Elijah needed a good actor, with a firm beard that looked like it came from Viking heritage. This is the only way this Superman story can be told. Elijah drove over to see Kevin Smith, and he explained that in order for this movie to work, we need someone big and tall and hair so thick and full that the audience can feel it. Kevin started to read the script that Elijah gave him. Act 1, Clark's apartment. Clark ponders around the bathroom, trying to pull each hair out on his face. Clark has never been able to shave his beard. Every hair on his face and body has never been cut. Clark wanted to be Superman, but he just could not do it, not without having a clean-shaven face. "So let me get this straight," said Kevin. "You want to focus on Superman being able to shave and cut his hair?" Kevin paused for a few seconds. Elijah stared at him, looking into his eyes using his Elijah Wood trance. "I love it, Elijah. Who are we thinking is Superman? Alec Baldwin?
And I'm sitting there the whole time going, China.
Michael Jackson? Ryan Reynolds? Hell, what about you, Elijah? You could play Superman." Elijah thanked Kevin for his praise and drove over to Warner Brothers. Elijah shows them the half-written script, and they say, "Look, you need to find a way of finishing this story, Elijah. Superman cannot be stuck at the barbershop. We need to be able to sell toys, Elijah. We cannot market this Superman." "Okay," Elijah shouted. "I have it. This is the idea. Now listen to me." Superman is struggling with his hair, so he approaches Gillette. He tells them of his problem. He explains that if they use just a small amount of kryptonite on the tip of the blades, that it will be enough to cut Clark's hair and he can become Superman and fight crime. The executives pause for a second and shout no. You cannot have Superman spending most of the movie trying to make razor blades from kryptonite-tipped razors. It just does not work, Elijah. Try and see it from the viewer's perspective, Elijah. This is not what people spend their hard-earned dollars to see. Superman is clean-shaven. The audience does not care how he cuts his hair. Elijah once again opened his eyes real wide, giving the executives the Elijah Wood stare. This time holding his eyes wide open, whilst explaining the script. "And do you know what else? I am changing the name of Perry White to Jerry Black, and I am making him a woman, and Lois is going to be a man. Once Gillette have created Superman's razor for him, he is not going to be a superhero. He is going to become an actor and star in horror movies. Movies like Superman vs. Freddy, Superman Destroys Chucky, The Superman Chainsaw Massacre. Keeping his evil Elijah Wood devil stare transfixed. Once he broke eye contact, he would wait patiently. The studio told Elijah Wood to never come back. This is the reason Elijah Wood has done nothing since The Lord of the Rings, and you were wondering, why did he just disappear after that successful role? Well, now you know. The truth of the Elijah Wood Superman reboot. The moral of this story is, do not push the boundaries of your limits, because even you can break.
If you're good at something, never do it for free.